So as we enter a new year, I thought it'd be good if we check our mirrors. Most drivers' manuals say that you should check your rearview mirrors every 5 to 8 seconds. So let's check our rearview mirror and where we've been over the last year. And I know that numbers aren't everything, but they're good indicators to show how our ministries and missions are going. They help us see if we really are loving God and loving neighbor and changing lives. This information can help us to see how the Word became flesh and made His home among us. So by the numbers, 154. Your lives are changed when you're present in community regularly. In 2025, we averaged 154 people in worship. That's up 10% from 2024, which was up 10% from 2023. It's not a massive spike, but 10% year over year over year shows steady, sustained growth. I'll take 10% year after year over a flash in a pan that quickly burns up and disappears. Likewise, participation. Cold head, right? Let's try this word again. It's so many syllables. Participation. Yes. In small groups, life groups, Sunday schools is also up 10%. 154 in worship makes you the 22nd largest United Methodist Church in Arkansas, up from being the 27th largest church in 2024. 32. Whether it's church hurt or Christian nationalism or exclusionary churches or folks who left during the Troubles here or all of the above, many folks are looking for something different in a church. Somewhere welcoming, somewhere loving, somewhere to heal and recover the faith. We are that church. We are that place of welcome and hope and healing and grace that is unlike any other church around us. And people are learning that about us, visiting, finding out that it's true, and then staying, and then joining and becoming church members. In 2025, we welcomed 32 new church members. This number is truly incredible for a church our size. This number is incredible for some really big churches. I hope that you are proud of it. Okay, you can clap. It's fine. Man, it's a big deal, y'all. It's a really big deal. So 30. In 2024, you made the decision to better invest in your youth and children's ministries, hire a full-time minister to youth and children. As a result, your youth ministry has grown by 30% in the last year. What about 133? Your children's ministry has grown by 133% this year. Yeah, wow. Much of that credit goes to Diane, our minister to youth and children, and I know she would point out that she could not have done this without our many youth and children volunteers and servants. And we welcome more help in 2026 because with growth, we need it. 3,907. All of these numbers I'm showing you, they don't really mean anything if you're not living out your faith in the world and being the church, serving in mission. In 2025, you fed 3,911 people, individuals from 1,122 families through our food pantry. We also saw an increase in the number of servants who gave your time to help us feed this ever-growing need. We even added a delivery option for our food pantry because a quarter of all of the calls we got about our food pantry were asking if we delivered. And we learned that we were missing a major chunk of our community who didn't have the means to get here. $3,555 is how much you contributed to the food pantry on Christmas Eve to help us continue to feed hungry people, our neighbors. $650? $130? In August, we welcomed 650 people to our back-to-school fair, where they received needed supplies, food, clothing, haircuts, breakfast. And we distributed 130 new pairs of shoes, brand new name brand tennis shoes that cost around $5,180 worth of new shoes, to help our neighbors walk into school on that first day with dignity and pride. And at the back-to-school fair, Cabot Christmas kids purchased new underwear and games for those kids too. $1,579. For the second year in a row, we welcomed the Christmas Alliance and Cabot Christmas for Kids to use our campus for their annual community event, which distributed Christmas gifts and food to 1,579 individuals from 622 families here around Cabot. And many of you volunteered to help this event happen successfully. This event is so successful in our community, other cities are getting word of it and calling and finding out how can they make that happen in their town. And I don't mean like BB, I mean Memphis, Tennessee mayor's office called to figure out how can they do this in Memphis. This is a big deal, and we just get to share the space. I think that's good stewardship of our campus. 60. Jesus taught his followers to comfort those in prison. And Methodist founder John Wesley believed this teaching to his very core and taught the followers of his movement to do the same. In 2025, we had 6 volunteers help lead 2 Kairos weekends at McPherson Prison in Newport, where 60 ladies in white got to hear the good news that God loves them. No matter what. No matter who they are, no matter what they've done, they are worthy of God's love. And they are a beloved child of God. These volunteers also attended monthly prayer and share gatherings at the prison and help provide and distribute Christmas gifts of soap and shampoo, deodorant, a shirt, socks, and candy to all 1,200 ladies in the prison. 238. Last month, we took home green bags, filled them with a Christmas feast, and 30 of you helped hand them out to 238 of our neighbors. $554,294. One of the 5 keys to living and growing as a disciple is being generous. And you absolutely were in 2025. We contributed $554,294 to support the mission and ministries of this church. Your generosity is helping to change lives and love your neighbors. We could not have done this without you. Thank you for your generosity. We also received an anonymous donation last year to replace our 3 live stream cameras. And once we get some wiring tweaked, they should be up and running dependably. We're still working on the dependable part. But the new cameras helped us take a stride in that direction. Because The number of people who join us for worship on our live stream doubled from 2023 to 2024. And it doubled again from 2024 to 2025. So it's a worthwhile ministry.